Hello, my name is Peter Kasadha, and I'm a research associate at the Center for Rapid Evidence Synthesis. I am here to tell you about the curriculum, the EIDM curriculum that we have been developing, and that fits into a training program, a robust training program, I could say, that is anchored on the mind of shaping a learner's experience. So this past couple of months, the Center for Rapid Evidence Synthesis looked into the EIDM space, and we noticed some challenges. Well, I couldn't say we are not doing much, but I could say that a lot of effort has been put into the EIDM space, as we know what EIDM does for our policies. One, we know that it helps us in improving the policy outcomes, and it also helps us in resource allocation and avoiding wastage and other issues. So what happened is that here at ACRES, we noticed that there was a degree of KT practitioners in the space who are not quite equipped with the necessary skills. And besides that, there are training programs in the space too, but the training programs, they have a challenge that they are not quite sustainable. It can't quite continue. The methods of training are majorly in workshops, like a 2-day workshop or a 3-day workshop, or, well, as an individual, you can just do in-person learning and a degree of mentorship and shadowing. And we went into that space and realized, what can we do about this? And we proposed to create a training program, and we wanted to shape the experience of EIDM learners so that when they get out of this space, when they get out into the space, they are equipped with the necessary skills, they are equipped with the necessary attributes of promoting and implementing EIDM in LMICs in low and middle income countries. So where did this journey take us? So this journey took us in a place of looking at what is necessary, first of all, for an EIDM practitioner. What is necessary for an EIDM practitioner to have? What are those attributes they need to have to be able to promote and to implement EIDM effectively in low and middle income countries? We spoke to veterans in the field, those who have been there for more than 10 years. We spoke to those who have been there for 5 years. We also spoke to those who have been there for less than 3 years. And as you know, we got various views. We got various views about what is necessary to be, what are the necessary competencies that an EIDM practitioner needs to have so that they can implement this the right way. So what did we find in this? We found 3 categories. One, we found technical competencies, which focus on the areas of research that we do. That includes collecting the data, that includes searching the literature, that includes management, the organizational management, that includes all these areas that are more on the desk work. And then we also found another interesting competency, and I'd love to call it the cultural competences. Now, the cultural competences include the understanding of the policy environment and the context-specific knowledge thereof and stakeholder management. So we understand that, yes, we are entering in a foreign space as EIDM practitioners. So we understood that EIDM practitioners should understand the cultural sensitivity of that endeavor. And the last one was collaborative competences. And collaborative competences basically include stakeholder engagement practices and building relationships. So this knowledge, we got it from the vast experiences of the people that we interviewed, of the people that we spoke to. And we found it quite interesting because when we looked into the literature, actually we found that most of the training programs out there, yes, they are very good, but the problem is that they are focusing on the technical place. Yes, most of them are teaching you how to do a systematic review. Most of them are teaching you about public policy and the EIP framework. Most of the training programs are bringing out that version of you that is going to be able to translate the knowledge. However, a place which has been ignored frequently is the place where we speak to the stakeholder, is the place where we engage the knowledge the system managers, is that place. So we took it upon ourselves and we developed this training program, and it is actually developing quite nicely. And we have had several conversations from various stakeholders, including policymakers, including knowledge brokers, and everyone is actually giving us very good feedback about it. And that is an angle that is to be focused on. So that is just one attribute. The other attribute had to do with sustainability, and we understand that sustainability for training programs is actually important, and we wanted to make it in such a way that it is going to help the EIDM space increase, one, the critical pool of the EIDM practitioners in the space, but also to be able to make them quite have the experience that they need, so that when they get out there, they actually have the necessary skills. So when we're developing our training program, we broke it down into these three areas, into the beginner and the intermediate and the advanced. So we have these different areas. So at the beginner, of course, you are going to break it down, and you're either going to focus on technical competencies, or you're going to focus on cultural competencies, or you're going to focus on collaborative competencies. Now, at the beginner level, basically, you're going to be looking at understanding EIDM and having the generic knowledge and the basic tenets and foundation of EIDM. And then at the intermediate level, we shall go into the practical application, whereby we go into exercises whereby someone actually does EIDM. They actually engage stakeholders, they actually do rapid reviews, they actually do policy briefs. The practical application of the knowledge acquired at the beginner level. And then at advanced, we look at people who have been able to contribute into the space, into the body of knowledge of EIDM. And these persons are actually going to be able to look a little bit deeper into EIDM, strategically thinking, how can we do this better? Strategically thinking, what can we do different? Yes, and that is all its own level. So why should you be excited about this? Well, we think, and we are sure that you should be excited about this, because the training program is going to be able to give you the necessary skills. One, it's going to be able to give you the necessary, a degree of experience, not a degree of experience as in years of doing the work, but we are going to be able to transfer knowledge from experienced persons to you, and also having this practical application of the knowledge that you are going to gain through the entire process. So we are sure that you are going to be able to get a robust, a very good foundation, so that you can be able to move forward with your career as you chart a career in EIDM, and even as you chart a career in your life, as you better your life. So one other thing that we think about is that we want people to go through this program, but not only for EIDM, but we want to build leaders, we want to build people who are going to influence the space, who are going to influence the policy space, and we are quite looking forward to that. As far as we have gone, we have been able to develop a curriculum, we have been able to develop a training program, and we are planning on rolling out the pilot coming August, and we are planning to roll out the actual program later on within August. So we are excited about this. We are excited about this move, and we look forward to this great endeavor.